or two. Fun and laughter on our summer holiday. No more worries for me or you. For a week or two, we're going where the sun shines brightly. We're going where...
Hi, my name's Adam, and for one day only, I'm becoming a DFL. Join me on my day's vacation in the beautiful south of England to see what attracts the DFLs down from London. Now, Margate is very well renowned for how clean it is. No. It's very, very clean. It is. Ah, hello there. You caught me sunbathing on one of Margate's most luscious beaches. In fact, some say this beach is the jewel of the south. The sand is so soft. It just falls through your skin. Just be careful though. There is some dirty stuff on this beach. There's a screw here, a safety pin there, because you just never know when you might need it. Every DFL loves the sea. It's not often you get to play with it. And I've heard rumours there's a sea in Margate. At this time of year, it's particularly warm. As you leave the sea, hoping frostbite doesn't kick in. Just want to build a sand castle. That's why people come to Margate. The sand. Dreamland, opened in 1880. It's a fundamental part to Margate. DFLs have been coming down to Margate for Dreamland for many a year. Because you know what they say, if you're at Dreamland, you're living the dream. Okay, so we're currently outside the Margate Town Hall. It's a very important building to the locals. People have been coming here for years to settle many debates. And as you can see, it's still in perfect condition. They've added a lovely bit of art all over the building. I feel like they've taken on the Turner Contemporary feel. Since that was opened, more and more artists have flocked to Margate to come and use its beautiful surroundings. I mean, you have the wonderful sea around you, but the town hall really is a spectacle on its own. Further around this way, we can actually see where the roof is so delicate, the way the build has happened, that it's clinging on to dear life. But us DFLs, we love to explore and we love a bit of heritage, and this has been standing here for over 300 years. This artwork right here, down this bit of wall, is actually 250 years old, compared to the modern day bit in the middle that is only done yesterday. It is in fact still a bit wet. Now I'm from London and I love a good saying. The will and the people. Margate really attracts us DFLs down to it to come and celebrate its history and to have a lovely stay on its wonderful golden sandy beaches. Whitstable is one of those places where DFLs like to come to experience a bit more culture in their life. Many men out there at the moment working hard on their boats, absolutely covered in what I can only describe as the most vile, disgusting, stenchian bleh I've ever seen in my life. But we respect that. Hard-working men. All along, we have all the ropes and nets used to catch lobsters and oysters. Whitstable is such a upmarket place that even the nets drink the fine wine of JP Merlot. Now there's one thing about Whitstable that obviously you can't see right now, and that's the smell. It's very ripe, very fishy. Some would even say organic. I'm a big fan. As you can tell, there are strong winds out here today in Whitstable. Not only am I struggling to stand up, but this poor seagull is struggling to hold its legs. Just going to see if I can get an interview with the seagull and why it lives in Whitstable. Excuse me, Mr. Seagull. Mr. Seagull, can I ask you a few questions? He's gone. It's very typical of a DFL having a very funny tourist moment. So Ramsgate, it's a wonderful destination. You can see why people from London like to come here. It's got a wonderful harbour, which I think there are actually more cars than boats in the harbour. There are cars everywhere, but the boats are pretty cool. These bricks, they're very important to Ramsgate. Apparently these are the fundamental pieces that built the city. Legend has it that pirates came along to these shores one day and dropped these rocks off to say, hey, build yourself a city. Unfortunately, they had no place for them. So now they stop people from parking in this particular area. Ramsgate is also a very multicultural, diverse place. Not only do DFLs come down to Ramsgate, but Germans, people from all over the UK, France, Holland and Belgium. I wonder what happened after Brexit. Will these flags come down? They'll need to put a Londoner one up. So most of the population of Ramsgate don't actually live in houses, they live on their boats. Their day-to-day lives of fishing and trawling out in the open sea means they live a very kind of lonely life. The problem is, everyone seems to have the day off today because their boats are still here. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but when the Titanic sunk, part of its ship actually washed up here in Ramsgate. It just so happened to just drift off into the harbour, and to this day people can come down to Ramsgate and have a look at the piece of the Titanic that survived. It's a big attraction for those DFLs. Ramsgate. Overall, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Solid harbour, lovely views, but not a lot to do. Margate. I'll go 8 out of 10. Sandy beaches, incredible town hall, and dreamland. What more could you ask for? Whitstable. Personally, Whitstable is my favourite. I love a good oyster. 10 out of 10. It's clean, it's classy, cracking ice cream.
Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that